Am I fake or I just have different personalities? Wait, is it even normal to have different personalities? Because I know around different human beings, I'm a totally different person. Is it normal? Oh my god. Hello! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I am osondumarylyn, but I'd like to be addressed as our excellent Marylyn. And if you're a returning subscriber, mwah, I love you so much. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to be talking about something that really troubles me. And from the title, you can see it's how I act around different people. This is very troublesome to me because I think that I'm not being the real me. But at the same time, I get it. Not everybody gets to see the full package. Not everybody gets to see the whole of you. But I think there's no the equation is not balanced. I feel like at least everyone's supposed to have the same, at least one similar characteristics. Is that even the word? I pronounce that right? Do you feel the same way as just me? Because I know that I really think about a lot of things, a lot of random things, and this is definitely one of them. So I'm gonna be talking about different people and how I relate with each of them. That reminds me, I think a few days ago I sent a message to few of my friends that I relate with in different ways, and I asked them, "What do you think about my personality? And do you think I act differently amongst different people?" And most of them gave me similar answers. I'm like, that means it's the same thing for each of them, even if I think that I look at them differently. But the answers came in were still the same format, everything. I'm like, everything. Are you sure you're not overthinking this thing? I'm like, no. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna talk about it. Is that clear? All right. Let's get straight into it, shall we? The first one will be around new people in an environment I get into and I meet somebody for the first time. That version of Marilyn is going to be the quiet one, the one who is always observant. Within me, I'm like, Marilyn, this is not you. Why are you acting so calm? You're not used to being this type of way. Be yourself. But at the same time, like, this is a new environment. I need to observe and see people. I need to understand the kind of setting that I find myself in to know how things work in this particular environment. So I'll be very quiet. I will not talk unless it's very important to, or only when my opinion is really needed. People that meet me for the first time, they don't get to see Marilyn for who she is, and you're missing out because Marilyn, she's a beautiful soul. I can say that for sure. Yes, I'm a beautiful soul. So when I'm around people that I meet for the first time, most of the time, say I'm not a fan of. I don't like meeting new people. I think now it's actually changing because I'm beginning to want to make new friends, meet people at different levels and all that. But we really know, like, even 6 months ago, Seth, or let's say a year, she doesn't like to mingle with new persons. So when she meets somebody that is new, she's just there for what she's there for and not really interested in being friends. So if you're going to meet me for the first time, I promise you, you're going to meet a very serious, quiet, and observant person. But while I'm seated, a lot of things are going through my head. And if you mess up, this thing they say first impression matters. I feel like it is a very big thing for me. If I meet you for the first time and you mess up at that point, oh my god, it's going to take a whole lot of work for you to do to make me realize that, oh, I'm not this type of person. Something happened and that's why I acted that way. But at the same time, I feel like I should give people grace. Sometimes people are not in good mood, sometimes. So if you meet for the first time and you misbehave, just know that I'm taking that part of you as who you are. It's a bad thing. It's not like it's a bad thing, but it's not right. But I'm learning to adjust to it and let's see where it gets me. Now, the second one is going to be around little children, around kids. So I feel like I know how to mingle with little children very much because when I was in my early childhood. I'm talking 9, 10, 11, 12. I was the children president in church then. So I had to be like a children leader. You get what I mean? So we have really and I've always acted too matured. So as when I was 9, 10, 11, 12, I was acting like someone that is 16, 17, 18 because I felt like I had to be a mother to the children and I have younger ones too. So children will find me as a very beautiful auntie, a very funny auntie, the auntie that's always ready to spend money because they are children and that's how they should be treated. While I was the children president back then in church, the society was, I'm a Catholic, and the society was Holy Childhood Association. For my parish, I was the HCA president. That's the acronym for the society I just called. And then I had so many responsibilities. Not like it was heavy like at that time, but for a child to be a president, you know what it means to be a president of the whole children in the church. So it's more like acting like a mother to children, and I'm also a child. So because of that, I learned how to handle children. And if I find you as a stubborn child, I'm gonna treat you and deal with you. So I just know how to navigate both situations. I won't say that I love children, but I'm okay with them as long as they don't cry too much because I don't like children that cry. That's the only beautiful thing I can remember from being that president at that time. I really, at least I know how, even aside from children self, the children's parents, because if you are the children president, you get to relate to your parents also. So that was beautiful for me. So around children, I feel like that's me because they're children. What do you expect? I do expect to show them my serious side and just be goofy around them and be serious when you need to be serious and all the good stuff. So that's not really a thing. Let's go to the next one. The third one will be around people I'm comfortable with. And this particular category is going to be my friends. It's going to be my friends and family, but let's do friends first. So remember I said I don't know if I even said that, but I sent a message to my friends asking them what they think about him. And now let me read one of them. I can't read everything because of it's too much. So I'll just read the one I feel like is tea. So this is from a very beautiful friend of mine. And she says, the way you act around people, from what I remember, and even now, because she's a childhood friend, we go way back. And even now, you're very lively and playful. That's correct. She said, you like to gist? Of course. You're expressive, bam. And there's literally no dull moment when you're around. Clackhead. Then she says, you bring energy into the room without even trying. And one funny thing about you is you talk fast. Anytime people say this thing, you talk fast, like it's three bullets. I just, oh, so why did you do that? You talk fast, like once you start, you don't slow down. I'm really, people should stop this thing. I'm really trying. I feel like I do better on my YouTube because I don't talk too much because I know that I have different audience from everywhere and not everybody's going to be able to, what's it called, understand me. So I try to talk slowly, and if I'm not doing it properly, oh my god, then it's really serious. Now, from what she said, you're very playful. No don't moment without you. That's the same thing all my friends. And the funny thing is that I relate to my friends in different ways, in different settings, because I met them differently and we have different businesses. Do you understand? So that's the way I relate to them. And apart from this one I read to you, almost all of them I read out. It's the same thing they said. You're beautiful. Sorry. Of course I'm beautiful. They said you're playful, you're lively, no dumb moments around you, and that's it. But now, if you're not my friend, you don't get to see this part of me. Remember, I talked about new people the other time. Now, let's categorize them into acquaintances. If that's the right word, right? People that I'm not friends with, but we have businesses. For example, a classmate, a church member, or a neighbor. Just we don't get to see that playful side of me. That's what's it called? Energy, big energy, and all that. Mm-mm. You get to see serious. Not really. Most times it's serious because of I have friends, and I know when I'm not with my friends. So my body just knows, my brain or my body knows how to relate to it. Even before I even want to, I feel like it's already in my subconscious that this is not a friend. So be serious. It's strictly business. I'm in church. If I'm meeting in church, then our business is going to be strictly church activities. If you're my classmate, hmm this is where things get spicy a little bit. We're classmates, meaning we're in the same class. Sometimes we throw jokes around. So if you're my classmate, you will likely see the goofy part of me, the playful side of me, but not in all its glory. You get to see it bit by bit, bit by bit. I really, why? I'm making this video because I know that I am a very beautiful person and I have different sides of me. I have a lot of love to give. So I'm trying to understand that this love I say I want to give, everybody don't get it in the same level. I don't know. I'm trying to share my love for everybody. God is love, so we have to make sure we are loving everybody equally. Maybe that's why I'm making this video because now if you ask my classmate, and there's some classmates that I relate in a very good level with. There are some that only know me as scholar, even if it's a lie. But okay. Then there are some that I play with them, we joke around. Nobody, well, of course, we won't really talk about school and the whole shenanigans of the whole school stress and all that. Just okay, yes, of course, we just play around in class, yab each other and all that. So they still get some classmates get to see that playful side of me, but some just the serious side, the book side, and all that. But if you're a church member, church activities and all that, you just get to see the parts that you need to see. You get to see the part that you need to see and nothing more. That's it. Also, around my friends, oh my god, there's this side of me. And when I'm with them, I'm so happy. I really do believe that when I'm with my friends, that's one of the real side of me, really. Because I feel like I have three real sides. When I'm around my friends, that's one. That's what I believe are the real side anyway. Because I know all of them are real sides, but I'm just overthinking this thing. Around my friends, I'm very loud. I'm very expressive. I like to crack jokes, even the funny ones, the sassy ones. I just love being around my friends because I love to laugh. Oh, I love to laugh, and when I'm around them, I tend to laugh a lot. And even most of my friends now, we're in long distance friendships. But even when we chat, you can still feel that vibe around there. I love my friends so much. I love them. Sorry. Okay. So I said I like to laugh. So I'm very loud, expressive. I say a lot of good things and a lot of nonsense at the same time. It's just all fun because I'm like these people are not going to judge me. These people know me for who I am. They know that this part of me is just the playful side of me within. And they know that I can get serious too. When it's business, it's business. Okay, let's go to the next one. Remember I said people I'm comfortable with. When I said friends at the first part, then family. Oh my god, I love my family too. I love my family. When I was younger, if you asked me, I would have said, I like being around my friends, I know my family. But now, all of them are important. Every single person in my life is important. Even the ones that are not friends, the ones that are acquaintances, maybe they're church members or classmates, everybody are important. So for my family knows me as the stubborn child, obviously. I'm a stubborn child to my family members, but yet I'm ambitious. I'm the ambitious child. I wish I can ask my mom. If I ask my mom, what do you think about me? Like amongst your children, describe my personality. She'll have. I feel like my mom would be the best person to describe it, or my auntie, or my cousins. Well, let me. I don't want to call them now. I don't want to call them because I'm making video at noon and they'll be at work by this time. So I don't want to be disturbing them while they're at work. But I'll just try to give examples or give an idea of what I think they'll see me as. So for my cousin, I don't have a good relationship with all my cousins though. I have a whole lot of cousins. When I'm talking a whole lot, so oh my god, from both my mommy side and my daddy side. But the ones I communicate with, they're like 5% out of 100. So for those ones, I don't know what they will say about Onyinyechi because obviously they will address me as Onyinyechi. That's my ego name. I don't know. I don't have any idea, but I know that I'm also these people. They get. I feel like they get a mix of how I act with my friends and how I act around people that are acquaintances. So they get the playful side, they get the serious side, the fun. They just get a mix of. My cousins will get the mix of both of them. Yes, they do. Because even if you're my cousin, that does not mean that you're just welcome into the world like that. You understand? It's going to be a mix of both of them. Sometimes when we are in family house in the village, we're gonna be laughing this whole family stuff. But when we're not, because most of my cousins, I communicate to them when we come to the village only. That's when everybody comes back for the Christmas holiday. So I know our parents always force us to call each other and all that, but we no grow up like that. You know that we are adults. It's hard enforcing those new rules for us to always call each other on the phone, text each other and all that. But it's okay, Sha. I feel like it's okay for at least we're not strangers to each other. To the few ones who just few maybe I said 5% are being that 5% they're like if that 5% are like let me say eight of them. So if 5% is eight, imagine what the remaining 95% how many they will be. But it's not my fault. I would say it's my parents' fault. That one is not my cross to carry a bed. Then for my siblings, okay, I texted my junior sister, my immediate junior sister, and asked her what she thinks about me. Let me read that one for you too, because I know that She asked me if she was going to say it like a friend perspective or a sister perspective. And I feel like this is another real part of me around my family. And my sister said that you act different around different people because you set boundaries. There are some people who you are close to, and there are some people who aren't close to you. But to me, as your sister, you act harsh on the outside and sweet inside. Sometimes you become a baby self. See, for my sister to type this thing, that means my sister is not kind of person that she will say good and call it bad. Like if there is anybody that asks me who is your biggest critic, she's the one. Who is your biggest supporter? Nah, she's still the one. That's it. Because for her to type this kind of thing, I mean, she really calmed down and say, "Okay, let me answer you." So I know for sure that this one is real. There's no lie in this one. Then she goes on to say, um, but I must say you are very matured. You know how to handle things. I don't know if that gets to you, but you are also strong. I can keep on going, but let me stop there. And yes, you have different personality for different people. Said she doesn't know much about my friendships with people. I should ask my friends about that one. But she feels like my most real side is the version of me that is at home. She says, here we get to see your mature side, serious side, playful side, crybaby side, fun side, happy, and most importantly, your ambitious side. You see, I said this. I said, my family will see me as an ambitious person. I'm actually an ambitious person, but I don't get to share that part of myself with all my friends like that. It's just my friends get to see playful sides of me. My friends they get to see playful sides. You know, because I feel like if my friends see me do something serious, they'll be like, "What is this one doing?" They know that I'm really a serious person, but I don't just show them that part of me all the time. It's just once in a while type of something. But my family, they see every part of me. No, 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 no. I love my family so much. You hear what my sister said? Playful, funny, beautiful, all the good stuff. Now, I mean, that's I don't need to say much again. That's for my younger sister. For my mom and my dad, oh, my dad is somebody that he loves me, but he cannot tell me that he loves me. They did not grow up learning to express their love. So now I know that man loves me so much, and I love him so much too. But I do not know about him. I can't say anything. I know he loves me, and I love him too. That's okay. You know that father and daughter bond is a very beautiful one. I can't say much about that one because. But for my mom, oh, growing up, I thought my mom hated me because of the way she disciplined me. Me, the first daughter, you're going to be the practicing machine. They're always telling you, because I'm training so that you will teach your younger ones. Teach your younger ones. Oh my God. There should be that my mom beat me up. I thought I was adopted. I mean, like, all of us had the same experiences, obviously. Most of us thought we were adopted at the early stages of our life. But after secondary school, oh boy, my friendship, or should I say relationship, yes, my relationship with my mom, it got so beautiful. And when I got to school, everybody said this when you're in school and when you're at home, the love is different. But both of them are real actually. They are real. Oh God, I love my mom so much. I love everybody in my family. I love even my cousins, the ones I don't talk to. One act of love is the way I pray because I pray for everybody. There's one prayer point I always say. I said, God, bless everybody I know, everybody that knows me, everybody that I know, bless them. In our going out and coming in, bless them. Because that's that. Because I feel like I cannot pray on one person and leave the other person. So I just say everybody that knows me, as long as you know me, really, whether it's at an intimate level or not, bless you today. That's it. So that's the way I can show love for now because one of my most I feel like my most expressive love language is gifting. But I don't have the funds to do that. So the least I can do is to pray and hype you up, support you when I can. So my family does the best people to describe me for my family, but my mom, my dad, I can't call them right now. They're definitely going to be but I mean you get the whole gist. That's it. I think my sister has said that that's going to be like what my parents are going to say together. Let's get to the next one. Next one. Next one. All right. The next one will be around someone I like. Hmm. Around someone I like. Okay. I'm not gonna be doing much on this. But I know that I'm always very calculative. No, calculative is not the word. Calculative is not the word. I'm always very cautious. I'm just trying to be not trying to be perfect. I'm looking for what's the right word to use now. But I'm always very shy at first because I'm not always shy. But at first, though, when I think I'm very shy. That's fact. That's what I'm going to be saying. I'm always very shy. That's it. For someone I like, I just feel like I'm just very awkward, and I don't like to see that part of me. I'm a lover girl, but I don't like to fall in love. Mm-mm. I like to fall in love, but currently I'm not practicing. I'm a lover girl, but currently I'm not practicing. I just feel very awkward like, overthinking text, overplaying interactions, shy, thinking too much, trying to act very cautious, trying to do the right thing. And somebody that I like for the first time we're going to meet, first couple of times we're going to meet, you're going to see you're not going to see a playful side. You're going to see a sweet girl at the end of it because I like you. So you're gonna see a sweet girl. I'm not gonna do much about that. So let's go to the next one, shall we? This other one, I don't think is. I feel like I'm just me. It's online and real life, and I don't think I'm different online and real life. Mm-mm. It's the same. You guys get the mix too. If you don't know me personally, if you see me online, that's the same way I am offline. So I don't think my friends will be in the comment section. They will tell you if you mean different online and in real life. Just read the comments and they will tell you. Because I don't think I'm different. I'm serious when I need to be serious. I don't make serious content like that. But yes, I'm relatable online. That's the word. I'm relatable. Funny, pretty, serious, a mix of both because that's my brand. You get it. The next one, please. The next one is in school and academic settings. Oh, this one too, and they will like get a mix. So in school, in class, when we're having lectures, it was a course that is difficult. I'll be very quiet because see, let me explain. If I'm quiet in class, that means I don't understand what they're teaching. But if you see me talking, having side talks, checking my phone one or two times, or just that means what the lecturer is saying, I totally understand. But if I'm quiet, trust me, I don't understand. I'm only quiet because I feel like I'm in trouble for not understanding. And I'm still trying to be quiet to see if I can still understand. But wait, oh, I think this is the same for everybody. No, some people when they don't understand, they just zone out of class and just studying on that thing. Mine is different. If I don't understand what we're doing in that class, I'll be very, very quiet because I'm trying to understand the lecturer. But when I understand what the lecturer is saying, you will see me making small jokes around, looking for trouble here and there and all that. But sometimes when it is when during exams, during exam before really before exams and after exams, before exam I'm just laughing about the trouble we're about to enter, the hellfire we're about to go to. Then in exam hall, very serious, obviously. I'm a serious student sometimes. I'm a mix most times, but I'm not a lazy student. I'm not. So school settings too is different. It's different. But people in school get to see. Remember when I talk about acquaintances? Yes, they get to see mix, just like my cousins. I said also mix. I get playful. I get very serious. But I feel like my school, in school settings, you get to find a very serious side of me when in school. Because remember I said I am a serious student and I don't joke about my grades. I don't joke about it. All right, this is the next one. I feel like it's just two I have left. The next one will be when I'm in public. When I'm in public, how do I act? I can't say that one too because I feel like somebody that will be telling me how I act, but I'm really curious to know how I act in public. Like when I walk, how do I walk? How do I cross the road? How do I? Is that stupid? I really want to know what I look like in public. But I know that I walk very fast. I walk so fast. Hey, not so fast too, but I walk fast. My church members will tell you can never see me running after church. Me church close. I'm on. We're like, why are you running? I'm like, I'm not running. He goes, I'm just tired. I just want to go home. I love being at home. And when I'm running home, you think I'm going to do something that's very serious. But no, I'm just going home to relax, to lie down, to eat. But I love to be at home, I beg. So in public, I walk a little bit too fast. Yeah, but if I'm with my friends, I don't walk like that too. I walk gently. We are chising and all that. I pretend to know where I'm going, even when I'm like in a place that I'm not so sure. I'll just, and a very serious face. I forgot to add. Sometimes I wonder how, when boys call stop you to check. I'm like, I used to ask them that, how did you have the courage? Because even I know that my face is too serious, so I will not want to approach me. So I'm like, why did you approach me? Are you not scared that this person is burning her face and you are still? I always ask them like, and they'll be like, it's not, because I feel like I have a very strong face, so you shouldn't want to walk up to me if you don't know me on the road. But when you're pretty, I beg, please. I don't like to make eye contact also, even with my friends, people that I like, my crushes. I'm not a fan of eye contact. You hardly see, if you see me do it then it's by mistake. It's not something I did intentionally and all that. So I feel like I'm just normal in public, walking too fast, not maintaining eye contact, with a very strong face and all that. Nothing too much here. And the last one, when I'm alone. Oh, for me. Oh, this is the realest version of me when I'm alone, because I am a powerhouse. When I'm alone, I tend to, oh my God, that's like the most beautiful part of me. I'm a very reflective person. I reflect a lot. I think a lot. When I'm alone, I get to talk to God. I can be smiling, but I'm just conversing with God. I think about that's when I get different ideas about different things. I'm very peaceful when I'm alone. And I don't cry. I don't cry when I'm outside, but when I'm alone, I cry. And I cry at the littlest things, just very small things. Then I remember the time that I was very happy, I will cry. That's how it is. I feel like when I'm alone, that's like the most realest part of me, and everybody will say it. No one gets to see that side of you. It's just you and you. And that's when you practice all form of self love. That's like a very beautiful side of me that I feel like, and I don't know, I don't think I want to share it to anybody. Well, it's alone, so it's for me alone. I don't think I want to share it to anybody. That's just the beautiful side of me, because I'm very reflective. I get to think a lot. I get to talk to God. I get to um, listen to podcasts. I'm a lover of podcasts, and I think I would like to get into it one day, because I like to listen to people. I like to have conversations, intelligent conversations, funny conversations, just things that make sense and need to be talked about. I feel like for you to get the whole Marilyn, I have to be on a reality TV show, a TV show like the Marylyn's show or Marylyn's News, just like my YouTube channel. That way you get to see the reflective Marylyn. But I just know that if anybody sees Marylyn alone, you'll be so surprised, because Marylyn alone is a totally different person. And I feel like the only person that gets to have an idea of the or get a glimpse of what Marylyn when she's going to look like is my very good friend. She tells me this is who you are, and I'm like, you know it. You're beginning to see something. Maybe when you're alone, it's not about how you act, it's about your inside, how you begin to think from within, you reflect. So it's not really how you act when you're alone, it's how those little things you do, those things you think about, those when you make those it's I can't even I can't explain it in words. I can't explain it in words. It's just so beautiful. I feel like that's a very beautiful part of me. Yeah, it is. So that's pretty much all I have to say. So, but all these sides, they're not like they are fake. No, they're not fake. Yes, I take back what I said at the beginning of this video. People don't get to see the full package. That's it. So they get to see the part they need to see. You relate to people at different levels. Maybe that's why. But if I was to choose, I would say the part of me when I'm with my friends, funny, lively, good energy, vibing. I have a very good vibe. Then the part of me, and if you mess with me, I'm supposed to add the part of people that I'm supposed to add when I'm around people that they don't have people that have messed up. Like they were supposed to be a friend, but they now messed up and did something else. That's a very strict. I don't want to talk about it, but Marilyn there is a very strict person, strict and straight to business. That's it. So nothing so much. But I said the three parts of me that feel like are real are when I'm with my friends, my family, and myself alone. Those three they stand out for me. They're very beautiful for me. So what about you? Tell me in the comment section. What do you think? Do you feel the same way too? Do you have different personalities among different people? Or that is how it is with everybody. I'm just the one overthinking it and making a fuss about it. So tell me what you think about it in the comment section. So basically, I don't have one personality. I just adjust to different environments. One of my friends even said it. Remember, I said I sent some messages today. Let me read one for you. That's from a very beautiful friend of mine. So I love her so much. She said, when I asked her, do I have different personalities? She said, the way you act around your friends is quite different from the way you act around elderly people. It still boils down to you knowing where you are and how to represent yourself wherever you are. And that's the I love this person. The person who sent this video, I have a very high regard for her, and she does not even know. I call her my honorable because she's one of the honorable in her school. But I love her so much. What she said, that's the way to end. That's the best way to end this video. I love to represent myself properly. That's why you see me acting differently amongst friends and amongst other people because I feel like my personal brand is. I want to be able to leave a room and people are about to say this, people are about to say only positive things about me. Not like I want everybody to have good records of me, but you get what I mean. That just it. So I don't think I feel like all these personalities are me combined. Like it's not I don't have one personality. My personality is all of them combined. Yes, I think that's what it is. I think I'm just someone who changes depending on where she is and how safe I feel. I can be loud, I can be quiet, I can be awkward, all of them are me, to be honest, because if I don't know how to fake personalities, I don't know how to pretend. So I know I'm not pretending I'm not. Now I know because I didn't know before. Because when I make these videos, that's when I realized that this is you. So now I realize that I'm not fake. All the fashions are me, and that's how I relate, depending on how safe I feel and how the environment requests me to be. It's all about me building a brand for myself, building a name for myself. So that's it. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like. If you haven't watched up to this point and you don't like the video, what happened? Did I offend you? Please like, comment, share, and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Marylyn is signing out. Ciao.